Hello YouTube. My guest today is Luke Capasso, stand-up comedian and creator of the YouTube channel Full-Time RV. And that's a really great show in which he documents his life living in an RV or a camper van, as we might call it here in the UK. So I'm really pleased to have him on the show. And he's going to be joining us from Skype from the USA. So I think let's just ring him now. There he is. Hey Luke, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm great, man.
All
really
right.
good. Thanks for agreeing to do this.
Oh, thanks for having me, dude.
No problem,
My
man. I
pleasure.
think it's going to be fun. So are you ready to go home?
Oh, let's go on a journey.
Let's go on a journey, mate. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. There he is.
Yeah, there it is.
So where is this?
This is Gettysburg, Ohio. What you're looking at right there. Oh, that's a nice shot. You got on the right hand, that white building, that's a taxidermy. That's our most successful. They've been around for a long time.
Where? This one?
No, in the middle. Yeah, right there. You're seeing it from the backside. That's a taxidermy. And then the other, you see those windows all boarded up. That used to be like, they had a restaurant and all kinds of stuff. And there was a country line dancing place in there. It was like, they didn't serve booze, so kids could go, and I used to country line dance. The town's so small that Google hasn't even bothered to go through there.
Yeah, this is as close as we can get.
Yeah. And but I lived. That's actually, there's a couple main streets. That's Bridge Street that you're looking at. The left, it goes to the left of the taxidermy. That's when my house was on that. Yeah, I said the village is tiny. Everybody knows everybody. We were all broke, but we're all equally broke. But like I said, there's not really a lot of outside influence. You're not really learning a whole ton about the world. At that time, if we ever got Chinese food or Chinese takeout, we thought like we were really international for a day. We had it was a really big time. We were telling people about it. Dude, I had Chinese food 3 weeks ago. It's amazing. But I don't know. Like later, you get older and you get the hell out of there and you seek that stuff out.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go to the next place, which is
All right.
Which is where you're living now.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready to go?
Yeah, bring it.
Let's do it. So where is this? Where are we now?
This is Yellow Springs, Ohio. And this is sort of misleading because like I said, I live in my RV, so I don't really live anywhere. But I have two very big anchors, and they're my children, and this is where they go to school. So I'm here quite a bit. But this is a little hippie village. This is actually where Charles Manson said if he got out of jail, he would move here the next day. It was founded, that's the ringing endorsement of Yellow Springs. There's not very many towns where you'll see that there's still a locally owned grocery store, and there's the tavern that the guy who owns the place lives there, and these are all little goofy arts and craft shops. That was a BP, but now someone bought it and made it's called Nipper's Corner, like some dude's last name's Nipper. Like that's not normal in America, where it's not all chains and one big Walmart and a Target.
So yeah, do you feel at home here now? I mean, have they welcomed you into the community?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I don't put power crystals in my pocket and sniff them when I'm sad or anything like that. Like I haven't gone all the way in, but I'm still on the team, I guess.
So now we're going to be going to your favorite place in the world.
Yeah.
Where is it? Let's see. Oh. So where is this, Luke? Where are we now?
Right now we're in the Louvre. I tricked you because I never went in the Louvre because we didn't want to pay all the money. But this is in Paris, France. I'm so fancy. I'm an international man.
So why is Paris your favorite place in the world?
This is going to sound cheesy because it's my daughter's favorite place, and you just walk around. She just thought like it was like walking through a tea party, just walking. There's just this look on her face, like she just entered a Disney film. Everything about it. I got the cheapest hostel I could get, and it was so like it was like a hallway, but the second bed was like on top of where they're. Like they built the bathroom and things over the door. It was the biggest crap, but they threw a mattress on top and called it a 2-bedroom. And she's like, "Oh my God, look at my own bedroom!" Like everything there became a complete delusion to her, and it was what would have normally been, Dad, look at your junky apartment. It'd have been, oh, it's a heresy thing they did, and it was kind of yeah, it was cool walking around town with her and checking stuff out.
So now we're going to go to your least favorite place in the world. Let's go. Oh, where is this?
My least favorite place looks lovely in this picture, though.
It does.
Look like
It does.
paradise. This is Doha, Qatar. It's like the one big city. It's a little tiny country that just one of America's franchises. I'm not really sure how it works out. I was there when I was in the military. It's like this. Out of the whole country's weird. It's like they're so rich from oil, none of their people work. They just get a check, so they need other people to come work. And they call them third country nationals, but they were slaves by any other term.
So obviously you were in the military at this time, and what would you do when you were in this area?
Just go to the hotels and drink. Pretty much.
So this was like your time off.
Oh no, I know we were stationed there permanently. It's a peaceful country. It's not like it's just a Middle Eastern. It's like Kuwait or Bahrain or anything like that.
If you had to sum up your dislike for this place, what would you say?
That this is the kind of people that America allies with. Like we create this, and then we're like, yeah, we can support that country. That's not you know what I mean? Like it's just they got slaves. They're all oil rich. All the people that are actually Qatari are just kind of fat and have 8 wives they beat the hell out of, and I don't know. Just feels gross. It felt like the whole time I was there, I felt like when you watch old Charlton Heston Bible movies, like the Roman just whipping the hell out of some Jewish guy. Like I felt like the Roman guy, and I was like the whole time I was there, it wasn't cool.
So now we're going to be going to a place with a happy memory. Where is this, Luke?
Oh yeah, that's Cornwall Road, baby. That is in Harrow.
Okay, so this is Harrow in London, right?
Yeah.
And what happened here?
I was married for a long time. I got married really young, and it kind of went different ways. But this was my first apartment after I moved out from my wife. It was just me going insane there for about a year or two before I ended up moving back to the States. But it was right by the tube station. Again, it was right by the grocery store. I didn't even put food in my fridge. I just walked down to the Tesco, and I got stuff out of that. And then, yeah, it was perfect, dude. It was represented. And like I said, my job was fairly decent then. The shows were going well. But, yeah, no, I just really liked that neighborhood. It was a nice time there. Like, it was, that was my best years in beautiful London there. There's a tractor.
We'll find that after. Yeah, that's weird. What the hell's going on there? Where's he going? That feels like that's been implanted from your like Ohio life into
it's a subtle
London.
hint. Go home, Luke.
Next place, we're going to be going to a place that scares you.
Yeah, this is called the Green. I could take you to 15 other towns that look exactly like this. This is a big day out for some people. This is a corporate hellscape right here. This is like they just make a fake town. This wasn't there at all. This is near Dayton where I grew up. That was a cornfield when I left. It looks like the Disney Village. And they even have houses in here that look like Disney houses, and people move in them, and they think it's beautiful. They're like, look how amazing this is down here. I was like, this looks like a moon base. There's nothing. Dayton's got a nice downtown. Dayton's the next big city. And no one goes down there because there's like these poor people that occasionally walk through it. So they get scared. And they don't let the bus system go anywhere near these towns because they're afraid there'll be too many black people walking around these fake towns, and they don't like it. There's a big fight here to get a bus stop in this place, and they're like, no buses. We don't want these bus people showing up. There's no character. There's no anything to it. That guy's not parked very well. He's taking up 2 parking spots. I don't like that. The whole thing, it's a stupid place for stupid people to think it's there you don't need to make fake towns. We got abandoned towns all over this goddamn country, but they're putting these things in and that's what the future looks like. That's what people think is a nice town. They're like, oh, it's lovely, isn't it? But
now we're going to hit the next place, which is a place with a life-changing moment. What is this, Luke? Where are we now?
It doesn't look like much in this picture, but what this is, I just came out of here from Standing Rock. This is
You've just been here, haven't you?
yeah, it's just there,
Yeah.
and I know. Well, I've had a week to thaw out and process it, but it was pretty heavy duty stuff.
So
Look how it like changed.
explain to people who don't know what is Standing Rock.
Well, what's happening up there? For people that don't know, it's like the film Avatar, but with human beings in real life. They're trying to run an oil pipeline through. There's a reservation called the Cheyenne Reservation. It's a Sioux reservation, but the Sioux is a nation made up of several different tribes, and Standing Rock is one of the tribes at the Sioux, and they're at the northern part of the reservation. But it feeds all the reservation's water as well as most of the center of the country. And this company wants to run a pipeline right through the middle of it, and they're like, you know what? We don't really want that. One guy had the brilliant idea to invite all the American veterans that wanted to go up and stand with them to stand with them. And I went and did that, and which actually was a brilliant PR move on their part, because like the American right wing brain, like the hierarchy of human beings, the veteran goes to the top. So they got real confused because they wanted the route for the cops shooting the natives. But then the veterans came and they're like, I don't know what's happening. So there's now seems to be some sort of movement building up where veterans will go support different tribes, different places. So it's kind of changed my set of priorities on things that I want to do with my time in my big sweet RV.
Okay, this is the last location now. It's been a pleasure sharing this journey with you.
Oh, it's been a pleasure taking you through my memories.
It's been cool, and this has been a special one because we've been doing it over Skype. So you're the first remote guest.
Yeah, guinea pig style. I like it.
All right, so let's have a look at the last place, which is, and this is an answer to the question: where would you retire if money was no option? So let's go.
Yeah, Lisbon, baby.
Lisbon, Portugal. Why did you choose this?
It just got a cool vibe to it, dude. It's one, it's not. I don't even know if money has to be an option because everything's pretty cheap there. I didn't even go there for very long, but I just fell in love with the place. I went. It was during this thing called the Sardine Festival. I don't even like sardines, but I like festivals. So everybody just kind of. This isn't really representative of the neighborhoods. Like the
I might go out.
No, but that's all right. But there's like these real thin streets, and everybody just opened their doors up, and there's no sort of health and safety or any sort of regulations on anything. People were selling beer out of their fridge. Like you just walk into someone's house and you give them €1, and you get these little tiny Portuguese beers. And not Carlsberg. That's not Portuguese. I can't remember what they call it.
Superboc. Sagres.
Yeah.
I know this because my girlfriend's Portuguese.
Oh, all right. So too, also, and all the women, they're all short and big, crazy hair, and they got these big eyes, and they look real excited when they talk. I like it, dude. The whole thing about it was, and no one's doing shit. No one's in a hurry to go anywhere, and I like that.
You're imagining retiring here, so this would be the old
twilight of my life.
Capasso walking around these streets. And what do you imagine yourself doing when you're walking these streets?
Just my dirty, crusty old thing, saying inappropriate things to women, just getting drunk. No, I'd sit and I'd paint. I'd get a little moped or a little scooter, and I'd cruise to the beach. Meco's this nice beach is about 40 minutes away. Just taking in the sights. They got a little tram, riding the tram around, going to the little markets and looking at old stuff and picking it up and asking how much they want for it, but then not buying it. That kind of old people stuff they do. And it's like, when you're old, it seems like, no offense to anyone who's older here, but a lot of times they just want to talk and just corner you and waste your time. And then these people here seem like they're all down for it.
This has been the Street View interview show. I've been Dave Green. Yeah. He's been Luke Capasso. I don't know where he's going to be yet. He's been Luke Capasso. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.